Hi guys, welcome back. We are on episode 17.
Woo!
I was checking with you for validation then. It's 17, right?
Oh, no, it's 16.
Oh, 16. Episode 16. Guys, this is not gonna get any easier. You've really thrown us off, Ali. It's all your fault.
Sorry, but the last 3 episodes, all we're talking about is it 14? Why can't we just sort of have a look before we start?
Yeah, we need to. You know.
We've still got teething.
We live and we learn. Teething issues. How are you, doll?
I'm really good. I've actually been so tired this week. I don't know what's going on. Actually, you're looking really chiseled.
I mean, I've been on a bit of a health and fitness journey.
Oh, okay. Tell me about it.
Okay, well, I've been just trying to eat more mindfully. Just eat a little bit less, eat better. Really prioritize the whole foods. BT Dubs, do you know alcohol's a class 1 carcinogen?
Everything's a class 1 carcinogen.
I can't stop thinking about it.
Oh, I've stopped drinking tea that's got plastic bags. You know how
Yes.
when you dunk your tea and all those microplastics on your tea?
Microplastics, yeah.
I know, but can I just say, all the organic tea brands, their branding is so
Hideous.
off that I actually, like, as I'm drinking the tea, I'm like, ugh, this doesn't taste good. But it's purely just in my mind because I'm like, the branding is ugly. That being said, I just had microwave rice for lunch, so
Yeah.
we just do our best
She's
over
picking
here.
and she's choosing. What's your tea of choice, doll?
Green, always. I actually had such a big green tea problem when I was younger that I would have a box just in my bag. And anywhere there was a zip tap, a hot water zip tap, I'd fill up my furnace with a bunch of tea bags as well. I used to drink like 4 or 5 tea bags in one cup.
Oh my God.
It just couldn't get strong enough. And then I was like, this is a problem.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did that to myself.
I love an Ali Rose Earl Grey, doll.
Delish.
My fave.
Delish. With a little bit of soy milk.
Yeah. I'll do coconut milk or something in there, but I love that.
Yum.
Yeah.
Earl Grey's the best. English breakfast, like, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Wait, I want to talk to you about something because after we did our podcast last week on Tyra Banks, my whole feed is Tyra Banks at the moment. Did you know that she wrote a book?
I saw this after we spoke about it too. Model Land.
Yes.
Is it Model Land?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like a Harry Potter fantasy style novel called Model Land, and essentially the main character, Tuki Delacreme, she is considered... Miss Tyra is creative. Anyway, Miss Tuki Delacreme is considered a very unattractive girl because she has mismatched eyes and a large forehead. But despite this, she was invited to Model Land, which is essentially the most elite modeling school. Tuki befriends a few other friends. Dylan, who's considered too plus size to be a model. Shiraz, who's considered too short. And then also Piper, who's an albino princess.
What?
There was this rebel supermodel, because I went down a rabbit hole without reading it. I wanted to know all the bits and pieces. I think it's called Chile.
Chile?
C-I-L.
Oh, CL.
CL?
Yeah.
Like, why would you write it like that? Anyway. Not me thinking Kyle. CL ends up being like the daughter of the Model Land headmaster. She ended up being the one that recruited Tuki and her friends because they reminded her of her childhood friend who was rejected by Model Land and died after failing to get in.
This is a diabolical plotline. Can I just say, this just shows every success comes with a flop. Tyra created not 1 but 2 very successful shows, and she still managed to think that was a good enough idea.
It was at the point in her career that anything she put out, people were lapping up.
Yeah.
But honestly, I haven't really heard about it until this moment in my life.
Yeah, I hadn't heard about it either.
I just love that it was like she was unattractive because of her mismatched eyes and large forehead.
I think that's Tyra.
Oh.
Doesn't Tyra have quite a large forehead? I think she does. Isn't that her whole thing?
Oh, she does.
Yeah.
But she doesn't have mismatched eyes.
Oh. So only partially accurate. Tuki Delacreme is only partially factual. Doll, I have a wild story for you. So it's from your neck of the woods. We're in the Gold Coast stall. It's surrounding Jessica Tahua, Levi Hilton, and Levi's son Lorenzo.
You're smashing a bunch of names that I have no idea about.
And you shouldn't know because they were nobodies up until the beginning of the month. So this all happened on June 8th. Levi Hilton, he's a 38-year-old bodybuilder from the Gold Coast. He was in a 9-month relationship with Jessica Tahua, who's also 38, and he has a 19-year-old son called Lorenzo. Levi posts a video to his Instagram of himself walking into Jessica's bedroom at her home at 4 a.m., pulling back the covers and finding Jessica and Lorenzo in bed together.
The son, right?
Yes, the son. He's in his underwear. She is in her bra and underwear. And in the video, he's asking, why is my son in your bed? Why is my son in your bed? And Jessica's saying, I'm not doing anything, bro.
I'm not doing anything, bro.
Yeah, bro. Crazy.
That's the equivalent of calling someone a champ.
Literally. Can I just say, the dirtiest thing about the whole video is those MFs were in bed and there was no pillowcases on the pillows. Gross.
No pillowcases on the pillows.
I know. Makes me sick to my stomach.
What color were the pillows?
They were like white with shit on them. Anyway, the video's gone viral. It's been picked up by the Daily Mail. She's done like a 4-part series. She's capitalizing off this moment. She's definitely taking that 15 minutes and running with it. But she's now in a relationship with the 19-year-old. I know. She's in a relationship with the son. She said Levi treated her horribly and the son always came to her defense to support her. And that's how they've kind of come together. Her quote was, he's more of a man than he will ever be. Talking about Lorenzo.
I don't obviously know this situation, so we don't know if this man was a mean person or not.
Yes.
That being said, if I'm in a nasty, toxic relationship and I've also got a child that's not biologically mine in the mix, I'm not becoming sexually attracted to that, person.
It is wild. It's wild. It gets wilder, doll, because Levi then uploads a story on his Instagram and says, I brought you into this world, boy. I'll take you out of it too. Talking about the son. So now there's obviously like legal ramifications. And on top of that, Levi broke into Jessica's house. So she lives in a standalone home and he broke into the house, used a butter knife to get into her room because her door was locked.
Do you know how he got the inkling that they were doing it?
I have no idea. He must have seen it coming.
I think he got an inkling because it's a bit weird to jimmy a door open with a butter knife. Unless this is very typical behaviour for him, in which that's scary then.
For sure. And now we're kind of in a spot where Jessica feels she's done nothing wrong. Lorenzo's an adult, he's 19.
How old's she?
She's 38.
And he's 19.
Yeah.
She's literally 20 years older than him.
Yeah.
She's just, okay, so then she's just as bad.
Well,
he's technically, yes, he is an adult, but he's only 2 years an adult.
And he's can I young. Just say, doll, not to make this a sex thing, but 20-year-old girls date 40-year-old men all the time.
Yeah, and I don't think that's right either. I think that,
but I feel like you bat less of an eyelid when it's the other way around.
When I was 18, I was dating a guy that was 28. And at the time, you think I'm so mature and I'm so cool. And then when you actually become 28 yourself, you look back and you go, there's no way I would hang out with a 17-year-old. There's no way I would hang out with an 18-year-old.
No, it's weird.
You're a pervert. I think that's freaky. She's freaky. Yeah. They could have an abusive relationship and then look, that's awful. But I think you're also somewhat of a predator.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
It all seems a little bit... Yeah, allegedly. Don't get sued, girl. I think it is a bit weird. It's a bit weird and bizarre.
It's so weird.
Yeah, it's a bit... but the whole situation's weird and bizarre. I felt a little bit bad for her when her son Lorenzo had said he's done this to previous partners in the past. He's not good to them. That's kind of the wording they're using is not good. What that means, I'm not sure. You can take from that as you please. But that's kind of the wording that's been used. And yeah, I might be trauma bonded. But I had to tell you that, doll. I just thought it was very interesting.
I love a little bit of local goss.
Yeah, little local tea for you, doll.
And it always comes out of the GC. It always comes out of the GC.
There's always something going on in the GC, doll.
Okay, one last time.
We never want to
bring this up.
We never want to talk about it again.
If I hear the words Patrick Tar on this podcast again, it's not happening. Unless you come up with a new scandal, because I'm over it. But essentially,
this is the most drawn out scandal, I think, ever.
Oh my God, like, hello. Okay, so essentially, I listened to our other episodes, but essentially what's happened is Patrick Tar came out with a transitional blush. Painted by Esther is known for her transitional blush technique. People are starting to say that he copied Painted by Esther and he trademarked the name Transition Blush. People were starting to think he copied her, didn't give her any credit, and is now making money off of her creation. Transitional blushes were actually created by Kevin Aquan. She didn't create it, but that being said, she popularized the technique recently. Okay, we're all caught up. Patrick Tar has finally issued his apology on his socials. He says, and it's a longie, Shane. Recently, the launch of the transition blush contributed to a larger issue than I first understood, and I want to take a moment to take accountability. My intention was to create a product that made a makeup technique I love more accessible. It was never my intention to claim ownership over a blush technique or a way of applying makeup. As an artist and a creator myself, I now understand that Esther and others saw it through a different lens. I'm genuinely sorry for the hurt and the frustration this has caused. That was never my intention, but I have learned that impact matters more than intent. I understand that the reaction wasn't just about the product itself, it was about something much bigger: recognition, visibility, and the experiences many creators, especially Black creators, have had when their contributions to culture are overlooked or not recognized. Black creators have had an enormous influence on beauty and culture, trends and artistry, and that influence often goes unattributed and unrewarded. I have tremendous respect for Esther and for all the artists and creators who have helped shape and advance this technique. Artists, creators, and communities are the reason brands succeed, and I recognize my responsibility to acknowledge, influence, and help ensure the people feel respected, valued, and fairly supported. Right now, my focus is on continuing to learn and find meaningful ways to support the artist, creator, founders, and communities that make this industry flourish. Artistry has given me the voice and my career, and it's important to me to continue to pour into and champion the next generation of artists. Love, Patrick Tar.
I saw a clip from a really good podcast called Welcome to the Pre-Game. They're essentially like credit and attribution and labor for Black creators' work is constantly being overshadowed and then being utilized and regurgitated out into something else. And I just think in order for Patrick Tar to make this right, he needs to put his money where his mouth is and either give Painted by Esther a cut, and on top of that, stop the trademarking process. You've openly acknowledged you are not the creator of the trend. So what gives you the right as a brand owner to then trademark the name?
So recently there has been another debacle with trademarking in the hot girl walking community. There is someone who has trademarked hot girl walk and then is telling creators who are using that in their content that they either have to cease saying that or pay them a cut. And I think when, like he said, you're a part of a community and it's not one person that has created one specific technique, but it's just years and years of different artists and layering on.
Adding their bit to it.
Adding their bit to it, to then take that and go, no, this is mine.
Yeah.
That's not right. That's
dirty.
The problem.
It was Hot Girl Book Club as well, doll. I saw there's this girl that's trying to
Hot Girls Read.
That. Hot Girls Read. Yeah. Ali Rose and Co. And the Hot Girls, she might come for you, doll. ALLIE Rose. You're a copier. Oh my God.
I've had a couple of nasty comments lately.
You know what, doll? Ali Roses, you just can't trust them. Can't trust them as far as you can throw them, I say.
So Ali Rose, not to be confused with Ali Rose Grey, which I'm talking to right now, she trademarked Hot Girls Read. That's a huge community saying. So yeah, she would then contact creators and be like, you either got to cough up the cash or you can't use that term anymore.
What would be your motivation behind doing that?
To be the only one that can merchandise with that slogan.
So that's what you want to do as the girl that's copywriting it?
I can actually speak.
Clip it. I'm dead.
I'm Ellie Rose Ray Beauty. That's a
You
reader.
are.
I don't
You are.
identify with her. No, and a lot of people, like, they never do their fact checking. So when they go on their, like, hating ambush, like, they'll always get the wrong person, and you'll just see this lovely person that's got nothing to do with the situation, and they've just got all these nasty comments on their feed.
So sad.
Just to go back to Patrick Tar, though, he
Yes.
did also, as a part of his apology tour, he went on to Emma Grede's podcast, which is the Aspire podcast. I love. Emma Grede has a really large female POC following. So this is definitely a tactic that his PR have come up with to apologize on her platform.
Yeah.
And can I just tell you, they're not buying it. When Emma has posted all these clips on her socials about her interview with Patrick Tar, people are not buying it.
Why isn't Painted by Esther on there?
Well, that's what people are saying. Okay, well, if you're platforming Patrick Tar, you've got a platform Painted by Esther. But essentially, he went on and he said the same thing. Blanket statement, essentially. A lot of people were also accusing Emma of spoon feeding Patrick and saying, oh, well, do you think this because of this? And he was sort of going, oh, yeah. So a lot of people were saying, oh, it's not even genuine,
It's not even
coming
an
from the
authentic.
heart. I want to see that as the end of it. I'd ideally like to see Patrick Tar, make sure that he doesn't do the trademarking. Give Painted by Esther a little cut as well. And also, what has he said to Painted by Esther privately? That's what I want to know. He's done a lot of public apologies at this point. What has he done privately with her?
Yeah, what's been said privately, because that's the most important thing. And we're not really hearing from Painted by Esther. I think we did from the onset, and then we haven't really heard much since.
And maybe Patrick Tar, through his company, can also do a give back scheme where he creates a scholarship for a POC person who's trying to become a makeup artist.
Yes.
Something like that. The thing is, with crisis management, when you're trying to get out of a situation, you've got to put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah.
And you've actually got to create tangible things to be like, I am sorry, and this is what I am going to do to rectify this issue. Yeah. And he's only said, I get it now, essentially. That's all he's done.
Yeah.
So I can understand why people are not happy with him. But honestly, also, the sentiment in his apology post is pretty positive.
Yeah. I saw that too. I had a read through the comments earlier. It looks like it's overall quite positive, and people are coming in batting for Patrick Tar. This could be it, doll.
Yeah, well, I hope so. And if it isn't, you won't hear it here. You won't hear it here.
Because we're done.
We're on a bit of an apology tour though, doll, because the heated rivalry situation as well.
We are, doll. I mean, if you haven't seen it yet, there is a photo circulating online of Hudson Williams, aka Shane from Heated Rivalry. No relation to me, doll. God, this is just...
Scary!
We can't escape it. We can't. First Ali Rose, now Shane. There's a photo circulating of him with a symbol on his head from World War II that rhymes with Tom Schwartz has a sticker. Okay?
Obviously, we can't say the word YouTube and Spotify, they'll flag it.
But it sent the internet into a full spiral.
He lost his Peloton partnership over this situation.
Correct.
As well.
Yeah, they were the first brand to really pull their plugs. I think it's important to give some context behind the photo though. The photo's from his high school. He grew up in British Columbia, and their yearly grad tradition is called Grad Stag Night, where the kids basically draw all over each other with Sharpies. And I don't know about you, doll, but we actually did this at our school as well for graduation. And according to sources close to him, he didn't even know the symbol was on his face when the photo was taken.
I just think people need to look at a situation and take it by case. For example, he would have been 17 or 16 when this photo was taken. And he's now 25. He has constantly put on his social medias, even just recently, he put up a post that before this whole situation that said, Don't call yourself a fan if you're a racist, homophobic, biphobic, misogynist, ageist, ableist, parasocial, big comments of any kind. None of us need your hateful love. We all respect and support and love each other and are the same side. If you can't accept that, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
So he
agreed.
recently posted that before this photo came to light. I think you need to read between the lines and go, this person's clearly not a 17-year-old anymore. And
Totally.
17-year-olds do stupid shit like this.
100%.
They don't necessarily understand the weight of something like this.
Yes, for sure. And I think as a society, we often struggle, and this is obviously since the beginning of social media, we struggle with the distinction of growth, I feel.
Yes.
And I feel like we really do struggle with understanding that, oh, this person did something horrible in the past, but it by no means is a reflection of them today. The research we've done and like the things we've seen, he didn't actually know the drawing was actually on him when he took the photos. So
Yes, but this photo's come from somewhere. Was it his Facebook? Like, where's this photo? I think it is a little bit like, so where is this photo from? Like, don't say you didn't know it was on your face.
yeah.
What I mean?
It's not him saying it was, it's other sources saying he didn't know it was on his face.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. I don't know that he's publicly commented about it yet.
No, but he has had his people respond.
Oh, okay.
And they essentially said, look, he was very young. He's never identified with this kind of rhetoric, and nor does he today.
And then he should go into supporting a cause, whether that be monetarily or through understanding and, you know, putting his time and energy into something that gives back. I think that's like a really important thing he should be doing. I think what needs to happen is he needs to learn from this experience, walk away and use it to grow.
You know, say an apology and then stop talking.
And surely season 2 press would be coming up very soon. It'll be interesting to see where this goes from here. As a child and children grow. Oh.
And, like, everyone has said and done stuff when they're younger because they don't have those real world situations yet. They're very isolated and sheltered. So they don't understand the weight that comes with that sort of symbol.
No one's perfect. So, should we talk about my favorite topic? Catholicism. I'm joking.
What happened is e.l.f. Cosmetics founder Scott-Vincent Borba, is it Borba? He gave up pretty much his $3 billion that he made from creating e.l.f. and he became a Catholic priest.
Yeah.
This is pretty crazy. He said in an interview with Today that he was feeling like he was just always partying, and he looked up at the sky and said, like, God, give me an answer. And then that was the answer, to become a priest.
Yeah, so he used to party with the likes of Paris Hilton, Nicole Richie. He was very much an it boy of the era. Obviously, e.l.f. is a household name. Everyone knows e.l.f. We have not been blessed to have it that long in Australia. How many years have we had it? 4 or 5 years. And it's now available in Kmart. I think this is just so interesting that he's given up everything for this mission.
And he's donated it.
That's right, he's donated it. I love that he said he felt this overwhelming flood of love and mercy come over him. And he's been doing seminary school for the last 7 years, and then on May 23rd, he was ordained as a Catholic priest. He said his family has been fractured after his father's death, and they got together for the first time since at his ordination, which I think is kind of beautiful.
That's obviously in tune with his religion, so I think that's amazing. And I think that it's great he donated his wealth as well. It's not just a bit for him, he's genuinely changed.
And he dispersed that wealth as well. He didn't only give it to the church, he also gave it to charities. So I think that's really nice. This is probably me feeding into a stereotype, but I just would have assumed founder of e.l.f. Cosmetics, gay.
He might be gay.
Kind of goes against being a Catholic priest though.
No, they're cool with it now.
Are they?
Let me look. Are Catholics cool with gay?
Better not get that wrong on Pride Month, doll. You typing in a Catholic's cool with gays? Lol.
So the Catholic Church officially welcomes gay people, but teaches that homosexuals are acting out of sin. Oh,
Ow.
I thought
Burn in hell!
I thought thought that they changed that. I thought that they
Doll,
said...
you can't write that out of the Bible.
But you know how they've been changing things recently?
Yeah,
like,
getting more lenient.
For example, like the Anglican church is a lot more lenient than the Catholics.
Yes,
but did you know that actually in London, a lot of women are turning to religion for a solution of the housing crisis?
Oh.
Yeah, so they are going to convents, like nunneries, as a low-cost solution.
I saw this in New York as well.
Yeah, people are loving it because the churches are so local, the convents are like dead city centre, and the only problem with it is you have to be home by 11 p.m. and no boys. No boys.
So the one in New York, the rule is weekdays the curfew is 10 p.m. and then weekends the curfew's midnight, and no men are allowed past the first floor, so like they're not allowed into the bedrooms.
Sounds like my dream. 11. I'm not out at 11.
No. I'll come to your house and I'll be home by midnight. Love that. I can cozy on in my little bed.
Literally, I'm just watching Friends reruns in my room.
Yeah. Do the rosary if I have to, and then call it a day. So let's just go to the convent, doll. It can be like Sister Act. Come on. Bring it on.
Wouldn't be able to hang out though.
Oh,
Man and woman.
Sex. Yeah.
You would be limited to the first floor.
Oh, I would be. Yeah.
We'll watch Real Housewives on the first floor. They probably have a media room. Yeah, they probably have a cinema.
Little sermon or something. You know what I mean?
Okay, but then it's Real Housewives time, guys. But you know what else people are doing as they're retiring is they're selling up shop. They're selling all their houses and everything like that. And they're just going on a lifetime of cruises. They're just cruising. They live out at sea now. And apparently it's more cost effective.
Cruises.
Yeah, it's more cost effective apparently. What do you think of that? Maybe we'll go on cruises when we're older.
I don't know, doll. They're like breeding grounds. Every time there's a cruise, after
hantavirus,
after the hantavirus, no. Maybe it'd be cute if we had like our own boat.
I'm sorry, but with the hantavirus, when that guy was crying on his socials, I was like, that's sad for you, but you need to stay out there.
That's sad for you and you alone, not the whole nation.
What? Sorry, but why is this now my problem?
Yeah, this is not a me problem. This is a you problem. Unfortunately, you made the decision to go on holiday. I did not.
Yeah.
I'm here working, and I'm here working without the fear of hantavirus.
And they're like, oh, we need to find seclusions. Like, you are secluded, honey. You're on a boat in the middle of the ocean.
Okay, doll, before we go, I want to ask you a question. What's one controversial hot take you have this week?
You didn't want to prep me for this so I could think about it?
I'll tell you mine first. I'm over people moving to London, doll, to find themselves. Over it. And can I say, one of my dearest friends, Erin, and Ali knows quite well as well. She has just moved to London like 2 months ago. And you know why it's pissing me off? Because I'm sick of people leaving me. Everyone wants to move to London. Yeah.
Like,
move to Lisbon. Yeah. Move to Greenland. That'll be exciting for me. I'll be like, oh, what are you doing there?
I'm tired of going over to London to see people.
Yeah.
I don't like it that much over there.
No.
Move to Barcelona.
It's not a very appealing place to move. Like, move to Sicily.
My hot take is everyone is saying that, oh, you can't get your nails done anymore, you can't get acrylics, you can't get your nails painted, because the real sign of luxury now is not getting your nails painted, because I think it's like the opposite of what everyone's getting. I hate a bare nail. It gives me the ick. I would rather one fingerless nail out of a bunch of acrylics like I've got right now. I've got to go to the nail salon tonight.
Let me tell you, Ali always has a fucked up nail. There's always one. There's always one shonky nail.
I've got soft nail beds. So
yeah. I'm happy you're done with your press-on era though, doll. I'm happy you're done with your press-on era, because that was a hot mess.
That was a hot mess.
Hot mess.
Can I just say, hot take, no press-on nails work.
No press-on nails ever. I don't mind. I don't love a bare nail, but I like a milky nail.
Almost like a no makeup nail.
Yeah. I like a clean girl aesthetic nail.
I'm a little bit into my romanticizing your everyday at the moment and becoming a little bit more seasonal. So I love a seasonal drink, waking up and I'm having a specific tea for winter time or something specific for winter. it just makes your time feel a little bit more fun. But I'm also thinking that with nails. Why not have fun with your nails and do fun little patterns and everything? Look, I'm like a religious French tipper. You know what I mean?
Those look a bit rounded, doll.
I love an almond. Yeah, almond thin French tip.
Okay.
Do you know me at all? Yeah. Do you know me at all?
Yes, I do. I do, unfortunately.
Anyway, that's my tip.
I love.
Not my tip.
That's your hot take.
Hot take. Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us this week. We'll see you next week. Ciao.
Ciao.